Angela.
Hi, Meredith.
So I'm really excited to meet with you and talk to you about social media today. So background for you, I actually managed Mindbody social media for 4.5 years.
Wow.
So I'm going to bring some of that experience for you. And also I work with customers around the world to help find out what they do and learn their best practices. So we're going to share some of those ideas with you. So I know you have your phone with you, so I'd love to kind of scroll through your account and point out some things I noticed. I did notice you guys are really great about using Instagram stories. You featured us in our class last night, which was really great. But when that sometimes doesn't translate into your feed exactly. So if you want to pull up here.
Sure.
So here we have your photos. You can see that there's a lot of people, but there's not always a consistent look and feel. So a lot of research has shown that if you have 3 in a row and you look at that full grid, you can figure out what that cohesive brand experience should be. So you have a lot of teal and purple in your space.
Yeah.
So if you try to mimic those colors and bring them into your account, it's going to make your brand stand out on your customers' phones and their friends' phones. And also think of it in terms of each photo should stand alone in its uniqueness, but also work together. So when you see here, you have a lot of photos that worked by themselves, but they don't necessarily look good with the next one by it. So when you think through your Instagram account, think about blending all of those things together. We actually have a guide about the information for you, and you guys are really lucky because your colors are more based on blue, which research has shown leads to more interaction.
Oh, wow.
So you guys should stand out in feeds with some of those techniques and tips that we'll give you.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can definitely notice that it's been a bit of a test to build followers and to stay active, and just it's that little piece of the puzzle that we definitely need a little more love and attention towards and open to it. So that just sounds amazing.
And one thing that I noticed during class is that you guys, one of you that's not teaching will be taking photos and things in the class. Do you make that accessible to your students after the class besides in your Instagram story?
Yeah, so we really encourage them to add to their stories, to post, to tag us, to check in. So we really just, as we're building our following and just trying to get out there, really encouraging them to use us as we're using them, I guess I would say, as a platform to get out there.
And it's a great thing. So what we want to challenge you to do is actually to do a social media contest with that.
Okay.
So at your front desk, you have a list that's saying what people are grateful for this week.
Yeah.
So I want to challenge you to make that into a social media campaign and have them post it, use a hashtag. And then that way, every post that your customers are putting out there, their friends are going to see. And give them a set amount of points. And whoever gets the most amount of points in that time frame gets Liberate Swag. And then you get more swag in the community too. So you're just becoming a megaphone for all that activity.
Yeah.
You can also do it for reviews on the Mindbody app, on Yelp, commenting on your photos. Basically, any interaction you get is going to keep going out in the world.
Wow.
So think about doing something like that. Maybe create a plan before we meet again at Bold.
Okay.
And we'll work on getting that out. Same thing, and after that, we'll figure out some way to do some Instagram and Facebook ads based on those user-generated pieces.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
All right, we're really excited to keep on and make this work.
All right, us too. Thank you so much.